Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another podcast from the ASRHS Podcast Club. Today, we have a very special guest, Shaun Brothers. He is very talented in music. Um, he, he has done musicals in the past, and he does choir. So this is a very cool instance to have him.
So, tell us about the new musical that's coming up.
Okay, so we have a new project for the musical for the drama department. It is the complete. Well, we just finished the complete works of William Shakespeare. Now we're moving on to the Lightning Thief, the Percy Jackson musical, and I'm so excited to be a part of this. I have callbacks later today, and I am hoping for a big role this time.
Let me guess. Percy?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. That would, I feel like that role would suit you pretty well, actually.
Thank you. That's like my goal with this. If I can get Percy Jackson, I'd be stoked. But I'd be very happy with Grover, Luke. I just want to have some fun.
They're basically just the same kids as the last musical.
Um,
Same group.
We actually got some new people. We got a bunch of freshmen who were actually very interested in doing it this year. So we got a bunch of people, and we also have a bunch of newcomers. So we kept some of the core people from last time, but we added a bunch more like new people.
That's cool. You said you did the Shakespeare play. What was it called again?
The complete works of William Shakespeare, abridged, revised again.
And what was your part?
So this show was originally done by 3 dudes, and they covered all 48 works of the complete works of William Shakespeare. And so I played a lot of roles, being like Tybalt. I started off as an audience member. I was part of a lot of things. So I was able to play myself because that was part of the show. It was originally 3 guys, Jess, Dave, and Adam. So we decided to keep our original names when we started off the show, as we were a group of very excited Shakespeare fans. So that was the premises around the play, and it was very fun.
And you're in choir, right?
Yes, I am.
Do you have anything new for choir coming up?
So choir, we are in the middle of like choosing songs. Since I'm a senior, we're choosing a senior song right now. Since I'm not in choir class because during that block I'm taking AP Computer Science, I'm not able to voice my personal opinion. But honestly, I'm down with whatever they choose. But we're also choosing a bunch of like pop songs, and also we're gonna have some spring songs for the next concert.
That's cool. Have you I know choir was kind of like the class last year kind of was limited in the amount of people in it. So I was just wondering how many people are in that class this year?
Apparently, they've almost tripled their number compared to last year. As in last year at the end, they ended up with 4 kids at the end, and this year they're around like 12.
We think what we've been doing with the middle school, visiting the middle school, trying to not recruit them, but influence make this look cool so they can join. That's kind of worked for choir.
Yes, it has definitely been an interest, but most of our new members have actually not been freshmen, as in I'm pretty sure we have 0 freshmen. We've just been able to convince people who like singing from grades from last year to build enough confidence to join choir.
Yeah, I mean, you said that they were asking or going to the middle school to try to show the middle schoolers the choir. I don't recall anything like that. Is that
We did it with jazz band.
We did with jazz band and choir last year.
Oh, that's true.
The choir one, there's a little bit of just it was a mess, but jazz
Yeah,
band.
no, I didn't notice that. I guess I remember jazz band, but I don't remember choir doing that.
Yeah, I don't think you were a part of it because actually no, you were definitely a part of it because we did Who Lives Who Dies, and you announced President Jefferson, and then I said my line for Who Lives Who
That's
Dies.
true.
So
Do you think
I remember that.
choir's gonna sound better this year than last year?
after our first winter concert, I feel like we are definitely heading in the right direction. We are more confident, and we're definitely able to keep moving forward because with the new additions and also just members improving year to year, I think we're definitely ready for more challenging works.
Is there aren't you in like concert band?
So I'm doing concert band for the first time this year. I was not part of the winter concert for concert band, but Powderly is convincing me to do the next concert for concert band.
Which ensemble or which instrument? I guess.
I'd be part of percussion, and they currently have me at the bass drum.
Sick. That's cool. You're just not joining the class?
So I am in band class, so I can do choir work, but now I'm doing both. So I'm doing choir and band in band class.
Oh, so you're in band class?
Yes, I am in F block band class.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So you've just been doing choir in that class, basically?
For previously, yes, I was only doing choir, but now I'm doing both.
Yeah, because I was about to say, like, I don't remember you in concert band.
Might see me soon.
Yeah, speaking of concert band, I think I'm going to try to play the bassoon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a challenge right there.
I don't know yet. I mean, so actually I searched for the bassoon in the band closet this morning.
Do you even have one?
Well, see, that's the thing. We do have one, and I went searching with Noah actually, and we searched everywhere and we couldn't find it. Because the thing is, Mr. Powderly had the bassoon in a case. He was like actually trying it out like last semester too. So I guess somebody stole it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm in a group chat, and people are asking some of the 8th graders if they borrowed it. So
okay.
that's one of the current like questionings.
I wonder if they're thinking about that. There might be even other instruments that we don't even know about in the music room.
There's like tons of like
We found
contrabass,
we found
clarinets.
all the old sheet music in that seat. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
So there's like they have it for the seat in the other band room right now, and it used to lift. People didn't realize it lifted open. It had sheet music inside. I
Yeah.
bet you there's all sorts of stuff like that, like old instruments, and we just don't even know that.
Yeah, I mean, there's like
That
there's
sword
tons of
drill,
junk in there.
That sword.
There's
drill.
tons of junk in there.
What do you know? What songs you have planned for concert band? Because jazz band we've announced like new songs.
We
we're
actually
gonna
have
play.
2 songs chosen right now, but we are also voting on like pop songs too, later this week actually. One of the concert band pieces is the new ones. What were they?
Saturn and like some Celtic song.
Yeah,
I heard
Celtic
about
Ritual.
Saturn.
Celtic ritual.
Celtic Ritual, yeah.
I know for jazz band, I've heard they've been wanting a singer, so you might see me in the future.
I don't want you
Really?
to sing in some of our small band stuff. But,
Yeah.
jazz band, we also have 2 new songs. I just don't know if we have it in time for competitions.
Oh, that's true. When are competitions? March?
March 8th, I think. And does choir have any competitions?
Choir only has Great East, which
Same
is
as concert band, right?
which is the same as concert band, which is in May.
I wonder if jazz band's gonna do Great East this year.
I don't think they usually do.
No.
Great East. Do we go to Six
Probably
Flags
just
after?
didn't even know. Yeah.
Yeah, Great
Great
East,
is
we
Six
usually go to
Flags.
Six Flags after.
Yeah. Well, that thing is so fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's very exciting. That's why I really like being part of the band, because you get to do a lot of experiences. It's in
Yeah.
like choir, band, all the music ensembles. Because I mean, last year we got to go to Ohio, which was very fun
That was
and very.
a questionable trip.
That fun song. What was it called?
What?
The one song that we listened to, Down in Ohio.
Oh,
Oh, no.
no.
Oh yeah.
That song on repeat. I had a song like that played 84 times in a row.
Dylan was obsessed with that song because he would give me his headphones and he'd play that song like 24/7 because we sat next to each other on the bus once in a while.
I don't know if we'll ever have like a band trip again before we graduate. They're gonna
Yeah.
have one, but
They're trying to do it every 4 years, so each class gets one big trip at least once.
yeah, I said they should do Chicago, not Nashville.
I
Yeah.
think there's been a push to get to New York at one of these years. Is gonna
I
be-
heard they're going to Disneyland.
No thanks.
I've heard Grant and Dunstable is like having a senior trip to Disneyland. So
Yeah, like I feel like, I mean, this is a little bit off topic, but like, I just don't have any urge to go to Disneyland.
No.
Is that just
neither.
me? I just
I
feel like
don't
there's
care
so
for
many people
Disneyland.
there that like it's just not worth it.
yeah,
No.
it's
And it's a
a
ripoff.
it's an experience. You experience it one time and then you don't have to experience it
Yeah.
again.
That's
like-
true.
It's
I
like
know
you
it's like-
treat your kid out there one time and then you don't go back.
Yeah, I know it's meant to be like amazing, but I don't want to be in giant crowds of people where you can't see anything.
Yeah, you gotta pick and choose your days, and you gotta get lucky. Because you don't want to go when it's too hot, you don't want to go when it's too cold, but also you don't want to go where there's too many people.
I am impressed. Like I see videos online of like the work that these people put in, like the workers and like the work they put in, specifically like the actors, how they have to stay in character like 24/7.
Yeah, and all like the mascots.
Yeah.
Imagine being like stuck in like a mascot costume, and
Yeah, I can do
for
that.
in the like Floridian sun.
Yeah, that's
That would
awful.
be deadly.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. Like,
And imagine a band trip there. Like, how are you gonna keep track of everyone?
yeah,
Even like you said, a senior trip there
yeah.
to keep track of all those people is like it was hard enough at Cedar Point during our Ohio trip. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'd like pass out if I was in there. Speaking of which, I was part of marching band this year, and I have a story. So,
A story. Oh yeah, I think I've heard this.
so, this is a lesson for everyone. Make sure you drink water and eat food before you do anything. So, this is we were at Wakefield, and it was the hottest day of the fall. It was like 60 when it was like 40 the entire week, and it was 60 and sunny. So we were warming up, we were getting ready for our show, and it was very like hot, and we were like getting very dehydrated, and so I didn't drink any water because we ran out of water, and I gave all my other waters to everyone else. So I had zero water because I was being a very friendly person because that's just who I am, and I gave all my waters to everyone. So I had no water. So I was doing perfectly fine, and I didn't even get to. And then I went to go buy waters at Shaw's during our lunch break, and when I came back, there was zero food left that I was willing to eat, as in it was only junk food, and I did not feel like it was worth it.
Yeah.
So I didn't eat anything, and then so I got water for everyone else, and I still haven't drinking water yet or eaten food. So we make it to Wakefield, we perform and everything, and then we placed second in our division, only behind North Middlesex. And after, on the bus ride home,
Wow.
I was sitting on the bus, looking at the lights, and then I passed out. And
Okay, the only thing I don't understand is you went all the time without food or water, and then when you like are not doing anything, you pass out.
yeah.
yeah,
Your
Like,
mind
how-
just doesn't think about it.
I didn't feel any sort of need or anything. So my body was like, okay, we have enough energy. Let's keep on going. It did not have enough energy. So I'm just like looking at the lights, and it was basically like hypnotizing. And then I just like passed out.
That's crazy.
And then I woke up. I was asking for water or whatever. Apparently, this is what I've been told from Gio, who was sitting across from me and watched it happen. And then eventually they had to pull over the bus, and then we were doing like, okay, let's like calm your body down because you're like you can't. I got to the point where I couldn't feel my own body because I was like
Oh my gosh.
like malnourished, and like I was like almost hyperventilating. So yeah, and then I passed out, and then they had to call 911, ambulance, the whole shebang. So
That's fun.
drink water, people. Please drink water.
I don't need water. I'm hydrophobic though.
That means you have rabies.
You're
What?
actually right. Yeah, that would mean I had rabies.
I mean,
I
Um,
wouldn't.
Second guess that.
Yeah, I wouldn't second guess
Okay.
that. I just got a blank there.
How's marching band doing? Because you're still going. Like,
Okay, so we finished all our competitions. We placed fourth in our division out of like 9, I'm pretty sure. And this was the highest score our schools had, I'm pretty sure, like in close to a decade.
Wow.
And yeah, this was our second show under Mr. Powderly, and we scored 88.02, which beat North Middlesex, which are our biggest rivals, and we also beat some like heavy hitter schools for our division.
That's great. How many people are in North Middlesex, or the marching band at least?
North Middlesex Marching Band. So I'm pretty sure the number for Division 1, so in marching band, the divisions are reversed, so Division 1's the smallest. So the smallest number, I'm pretty sure, is around 25 or 30, around there.
Mhm.
So from what I saw from North Middlesex, they had a very similar number to us. If anything, they might have had a bit less to compared to us.
Oh, okay.
So it was pretty.
That's surprising because I mean they have like more than 1,000 people. They have like 1,500 at their school, I think.
Yeah, it's just marching band is like
It's
not.
rare.
Yeah, it's not as popular.
That's
What's
true.
weird is our school, like, football isn't actually very good at our school. It's kind of small, like, it's kind of it's
Yeah,
basically gonna disappear in a few years.
We were very good last year, but this year we weren't as good.
We weren't as good.
Yeah, we won like one game against ourselves or something weird like that.
Against
I think-
ourselves?
No, we
They
won. We
played
won.
each other.
We
like,
won 2
two
to
teams,
3 games towards the end of the year.
But they added extra games or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was being able to go to some of the home games for marching band. It was a pretty interesting season.
What are you gonna do once the football team probably does disappear?
I don't think the football team will disappear.
The football
think it
team's
might.
not going to disappoint
Yeah,
you.
the football team's not going to disappear.
It's so small though now.
But
It's not small. It's just bad.
even then, the marching band does have its own performances, has its own competitions. So it doesn't rely on football, but it's the way to get
I mean,
more school known.
I mean, maybe this is also part of it, but I mean, football isn't as popular in the East
Especially
Coast.
Northeast.
Definitely the Northeast, East Coast,
South, it's
as
huge.
like in the South and the West Coast, and
Midwest,
that
mainly.
I mean could also be part of it. That like not as many marching bands just because of that.
You're gonna like start playing at the track meets.
Probably not, because most of the track meets are indoors for the
Yeah,
winter.
even better.
But the thing is, track meets like there's literally no room
Yeah.
whatsoever, and also they take like 5
Forever,
hours more
yeah.
than that.
I have a track meet later today, and we had our
Yeah.
first track meet last Wednesday, and it started. We left this here at 3:30. We got there around 4, and we were at the place till 8:30 and didn't get home till 9. So that's
Wow.
like 3+ hours.
That's really
Yeah, I remember I did indoor track like my freshman and sophomore year, and I remember like I hated the meets. Like I just didn't like them, and the amount of stress it gave me was like crazy on meet days.
Yeah.
But
For me, I really like track. The meets are probably one of my like not favorite parts about track. I don't know. I've had a lot of like love it. Like it's a love-hate relationship. There's times
Yeah.
where I really like it because I really like cheering our guys on, seeing them race against our opponents and winning. And because our track team, I don't think we've lost in 6+ years.
Yeah, they just keep winning everything, like every category.
We are a Division 1, Division 5. I keep mixing up marching band divisions and actual like school like.
well, there's only
divisions.
2 divisions in marching band, right?
No,
there's
it's 1 through 5,
Oh,
but
okay.
1's the smallest in marching band. But in most sports, Division 1's the biggest.
Yeah, they should swap them.
So in Division 5 for sports wise, we are in track and field. We are a powerhouse school.
It's so weird. We're like this really small like school, but to have that good of a track team is
Yeah.
so strange.
Our
Yeah.
track team is actually really cool.
Yep, and
It's just
we
something
actually
in the water. That's
we
why
had
none
one of
us
our
are, like,
first
big
D1
enough for
commits.
football. We're just really small.
Yeah, we had one of our first D1 commits recently. It was Arthur Ribeiro. He's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
the Holy Cross in Worcester. And honestly, congrats to him. Like,
Yeah.
he is really good. He puts in the
Amazing
work.
soccer player too.
Yeah, he's very good at soccer. And honestly, I feel like this really opens the door for our school as to get more noticed on like school levels,
Yeah.
college levels.
Or we're gonna get blacklisted again, like High Point.
What? Oh, you mean
Do
from
you
like
know-
colleges?
Yeah, and someone went early decision to High Point and then they didn't go, so nobody's allowed to go to High Point or wherever school that is.
I'm gonna do that and get accepted to Harvard and just not go, just to ruin it to everybody for
That
everyone.
would be real funny.
Yeah.
Wait, but actually, that's crazy. I feel like that's kind of ridiculous that colleges can do that.
Well, the thing is, they've agreed that they're gonna pay that. Like, it's a contract, you have to go.
Yeah, it's
But
basically
the thing
signing
is,
a
if you make
contract.
the contract, you just have to go to jail because you're not paying it, right?
Well, it's a matter of like if you drop out of the contract, basically,
Yeah.
it is a really bad look, and you have to go through legal processes. But you probably will eventually be able to drop out. It's just gonna be bad look on you, bad look on your
Mhm.
school.
Yeah.
So
Obviously, I'm never gonna do that.
And I don't even know where High Point is. What
I
school's High
I mean,
Point?
obviously, I don't think anybody really cares about High Point.
Yeah,
But do you know who it was?
it was
no.
a few years ago. But our school's always iffy about it now, talking about early decision, they don't like it.
Yep.
So if you mention it to like guidance or something, they'll kind of just like wave it off a bit.
Yeah. Well,
So
obviously.
it's not exactly worth it depending on the school you go to.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Because they choose your financial aid, which is not great.
Yeah.
So what are you doing for Christmas?
Oh, what am I doing for Christmas?
Yay.
I mean, it is coming up. It is next Monday, right? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I think it's
Yeah.
next Monday.
And then New Year's is on Sunday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow, this year's wrapping up really quick.
Yeah.
For this Christmas, I'm probably just gonna. I think we're keeping it pretty simple. We're just gonna stay home.
I think everyone has.
Yeah, spend some time with some family.
Yeah.
Just catch a break because it's been a hell of a ride this year.
Yeah.
It's been through a lot of ups and downs.
There's been, I just got like, in school, we just got like 4 projects assigned in the past
Oh,
week. It's
same.
ridiculous. And this is like a pattern in like most schools,
Yeah.
and I just don't understand it. Like, the teachers just feel the need to give you a project before you go on
Time it.
vacation.
Time it so it
Yeah.
ends before vacation,
Well, obviously it is.
which they
but-
sort of have, but it's not.
But the
like
thing
it-
is, it's right before vacation, and all of them do that.
and everyone's
yeah.
not going to be there. Like, A
Exactly.
lot of students won't be there.
Yeah,
So-
that's why this year specifically, I like to pick and choose my classes. So I like to go with teachers who don't give as much like homework. As in
Yeah.
currently, I don't receive that much homework. As in the most I have is like something I didn't finish in class. As
Same.
I just I was able to like basically pick and choose my schedule.
Yeah.
I'm like able to finish my work in class.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, a lot of the homework I get received, I don't do it until the day it's due,
Okay.
and then I do it in class, and I get it done right before. So, I mean, you could call it procrastination, but
It's
I
something
call it
else.
time management. So,
I call it that you're just lazy.
well, speak to my grades.
I mean, so here's how the homework system is supposed to work. As someone who was part of the homework committee and had to read part of the student handbook, so each grade level is supposed to coordinate to a certain amount of minutes of homework. So kindergarten should be 0 minutes of homework. First grade is supposed to be 10. Second grade 20. To the point where 11th grade for you guys juniors would be 110 minutes, and seniors supposed to be 120 minutes on average.
Not true.
Which
I
is-
don't
which
even
is
have
you-
close
yeah.
to that.
Which usually
Okay,
isn't.
the thing is, it can be true, but it depends a lot on like which classes you take.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously that scales.
Even then,
Because
I don't
if you
get
take
any
7
homework.
AP classes, you're expecting at least like 20 minutes of homework a night from each one of those classes.
I think it's tough to have like a requirement or something like that because you look at Mr. Prescott's teaching where it's not homework, it's all lectures and discussions, and then you have a test where you write about stuff.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have homework, and I guess you have focus questions, but that's different.
Yeah. Well, purely based off of teachers, but like this is like what the school is like the expected amount of homework usually is.
Yeah.
So it really depends on like grade to grade, year to year, which teachers you have, which teachers you don't have, because a lot of teachers like some teachers believe in like homework and like that's how you get better, and but also some teachers are like, you don't want to do it, I don't want to grade it. So
The only class I have homework in is math. That's it.
that's
Yeah.
also
That's the one class I don't do my homework in.
oh, you're revealing that.
Well, okay. Look, I do my homework obviously, but in school usually. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of annoying things about different teachers. Like Mr. Nocito, do you know him?
Oh God.
I
Spanish
do
teacher?
not have them.
He's the best teacher ever.
No, he's not. Miles.
Yes, he is.
Stop it.
He's so good. Why
Stop
do you?
it.
Hold on, I'm confused. Why do you not like him?
He kept Acosta wasn't here, and then he didn't leave. Acosta didn't leave any sub plans, and then he kept. The substitute told us in the last class, Nocito kept trying to get into the classroom to teach the class stuff, even though he doesn't speak French. And then so the substitute teacher locked the door, so Nocito couldn't get in. Like a few moments later, he's like shaking the door and they get in. I've heard he's not good though.
He was obviously isn't trying to teach the class.
I've heard he's not good. A
He's,
good teacher though.
From who?
Hayden.
Hayden has said he's one of the best teachers.
What?
You're joking. Anyways, basically, this guy, he makes it so your homework is not based off of like just busy work. It's based off of like just studying for a test, the next class, or a quiz, I should say. And we have like quizzes like maybe every other day, which is, and they're not hard. They're like just something you have to memorize in the Spanish. Different vocab and grammar. So it's like his teaching style is pretty cool. Obviously, I don't think it's gonna work with maybe other different subjects, but I think he does it well for Spanish at least.
Yeah, I think that's probably better for world language class or like for younger like students or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like because Spanish like 2 or 3 is basically like 3rd grade Spanish for for Spanish native languages. For people who have Spanish as their native language, that's basically like 3rd grade level. So
Yeah.
to be able to like do that and challenge is very important, but I don't know, it's not going to work with all classes because you probably wouldn't be able to do that with like history or whatever or
That's
math.
true. Yeah. Because obviously, like, there's other parts of history that you have to learn, and just not like memorization, but
Yeah.
basic concepts. Yeah.
I wish they assigned more homework though.
For history,
No, just all classes.
you wish they assigned more
Yeah,
homework.
because you can get your grade higher up with homework.
I do agree some
Think
classes.
about
Classes-
it, like some classes you'll get a low grade because you can't actually get your grade
That's
up
true.
anymore because you have like one assignment
And then multiple tests, like
drops.
Mr. Prescott, he has multiple homework assignments. He doesn't have
Focus
enough.
questions.
And the focus questions are only like worth 10 points.
Yeah, well,
So it's just
if you do his work, that has a high weight. So
the
I
focus
do
questions.
good with his grading. So,
Nah.
but like not to the level of math, but somewhat like math, where you have that many assignments, just a bit below it. So you can, if you get like a C or something on one of your tests, you can get that grade up to an 85 or something with a few homework.
Yeah.
things.
So, turning it back around to Christmas season, what did y'all wish for? Ask for Christmas.
So
I wish for clothes. I just need clothes.
So for what I wanted for Christmas, I really wanted some vinyl record player, like a vinyl record
I got
player.
one.
Ed Sheeran.
I do have 3 Ed Sheeran, actually I think 4 now. I have divide, equals, auto variations, and subtract. So I have 4. I just need a new one because my old one was cheap and also it hardly works. So
Yeah.
to be able to get a new one, that would be really nice. So
You should see mine. I got an expensive one with 2 really big speakers beside it with
Ooh.
a collection of about like 20
Miles,
albums.
what did you wish for Christmas?
I wished for a new saxophone, a new tenor saxophone.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
For jazz band?
Yep.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
it's from Santa. He's totally not paying a bit.
Yeah, I'm not paying anything. Santa's getting it
Yeah,
from me.
totally.
Okay,
totally
I have a
not.
very serious question. What is the best Christmas movie?
Christmas Story.
Um,
It's gotta be.
I'm gonna have to say
Or It's a Wonderful Life. On a film standpoint, it would be It's
Elf.
a Wonderful
Elf
Life.
is a very good movie.
I have to agree. Elf is probably one of the best Christmas movies.
I say,
But-
based on my favorite, It's Christmas Story. From just a movie standpoint, it would be It's a Wonderful Life for its significance.
And the other, like, Elf is like a personal favorite of mine because it was one of my first like Christmas movies that I like really understood and enjoyed because I love Will Ferrell. But the other
Yeah.
one, I love the original Home Alone.
Oh my gosh,
Such
amazing.
A good movie, such a good movie.
Overrated.
You know what I don't understand is they make a remake. They like make remakes of these
isn't
classics.
it like the third one a kid with a bowl cut or something like that?
I don't know.
I couldn't even finish Home Alone 2 because it was basically recycling the same concept, except for that they're in a new location.
Exactly.
The only good part to that movie is when it's Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, Donald Trump appearing in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I totally forgot about that part.
Yeah, same.
And I saw that on like Instagram
I didn't think
reel
it was
once.
real,
Yeah, I didn't think it was real either.
but it's 'cause it's filmed there.
Yeah.
That hotel room thing that's filmed in the Trump Tower.
Thank you for the discussion, Shaun Brothers.
No
It's
worries.
nice having you here. Honestly, this episode was a nice one. I love this. And those
Mhm.
candy canes, I just like really want to have one right now.
Yeah,
Yes.
this was actually pretty cool. I'll be honest. This was completely out of the blue. I was not prepared to do this at all, but
Yeah.
this was actually
Oh,
pretty interesting and exciting.
You did great, honestly.
I mean, we're just the best. That's the honest truth. We're just better than everyone else. It's an easy statement.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we have you again on a different segment.
With more
but-
people,
yeah.
maybe.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.